Okay, this is how this works. We are going to create a survey. How you do that, you go to your drive, you go to new, you go down to more, and here you go to Google Forms. So there you just created a survey. Now you're going to create the survey. So the big thing to know, hold on. Okay, the big thing to know is first title it. So survey, I'm just going to title it survey template. Okay. And the buttons you're going to use are right here across the top. Edit questions, change theme, view responses, and view live form. So edit questions is where we are right now. Changing the theme will change what your survey looks like. So let's do a homework looking one. Okay, that's books. That'll work. And then we're going to do, here's another page, is view responses. So every person that completes the survey, all their data will get pulled into this spreadsheet. Okay. Then here, view live form. This is what people will actually see when they go to fill out the form. Okay, so let's go back to here where we're editing. Wait, hold on. Back to here, edit questions. Okay. First thing you always want to do when you do a survey is you want to get their email. Now, to make sure it's an email, you need to make it text, advanced settings, data validation, text, contains, email address. If they do not put an accurate email address in, it will not accept it. Okay? You want to make it a required question. Done. So now there's the email box. And you see, whenever you push done, now you have an edit button, a copy button, and a delete button. We're going to add another question. Let's say we want their name. That's helpful, right? Now, name, you can see you have all these options. Name is text. So we're going to put text, and you're going to have their answer. We don't need advanced settings because we don't need confirmation. We want it to be a required question. There it is. If there's a star here, that means it's a required question. Okay, let's say we want to ask them, what grade do you teach? So that would be a multiple choice question. So we're going to try this here. That means they can check only one box. So let's say kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2, or maybe it's some other, like their resources. You can add an other, and that will show up as other. So we're going to make this required and done. Let's add another question. Let's say we want to ask them, why do you teach? Right? I'm going to say check boxes because we want them to answer more than one. So you can say for the children, you can say for society, you can say for summer. They can check them all, or you can just put other. Oh, sorry. I don't want that. I want to X that out. We don't want that. We just want to add other, and their answer will be there. Required question, done. Okay, so once you have more than one question, you can move questions around by just picking it up and moving it up and down. Okay, sorry about the dog barking in the background. Okay. Now, here where it says add item, you can always go on this arrow and it'll give you more options. You can put in a video. Let's say you want them to watch a video or look at a picture before they finish that survey question. You can embed it. You can put a grid in. You can do a list that they need to choose from. No, I don't want that, so I'm going to delete it. Okay, so you can see right here, it's a send form. This is how you either get the link to share, but just so that you know, our domain is not set up to share links. So don't send these links out because it won't work. And then here, you just put their email in to share it. Okay, so we're going to not do that, but you know how to do that. Okay, so it's sharing that way. So we're going to view the live form. Now you can see what it looks like now that we've updated it. There's what we put in there, right? And then you have, let's see, This is the survey responses. So now you can see it updated. And it's always going to timestamp it, so you don't need to put the timestamp in there. But email name, what grade do you teach? Why do you teach? So that's there. You can export this into graphs if you want, but that's another session. So that's how you make a form. Last thing to look at is down here. When you go down, you can have them able to come back to see the responses, or come back to edit, or more than once submit a response. So you have to uncheck these if you don't want that to happen. And then you can send form right here. Okay, that's how you create a Google survey.